The Last of Us series is here, and it's bringing the apocalypse to life like never before. With a star-packed cast featuring Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, and more, this show takes us on a wild ride through a ravaged world full of danger and emotional depth. But here's the twist. The cast has some seriously uncanny doppelgangers. Take Isabela Merced, for instance, who plays Dina in Season 2. If you look closely, her resemblance to pop star Becky G is impossible to miss. From their sharp features to their similar expressions, you'll be left wondering if they're long-lost sisters. But that's just the start. There's so much more to uncover. Stick around as I'll break down these amazing doppelganger moments and reveal the stars behind the characters in The Last of Us. You won't believe how these lookalikes come together. Pedro Pascal brings Joel to life as a man scarred by loss and survival. Joel's tough, but the weight of his past makes him vulnerable. He's got bad knees and his hearing's off in one ear, yet he keeps going. If you swapped his gun for a guitar, he might resemble Richard Clare Danko. Danko, the Canadian bassist from the band, had a gentle look and a calm presence. His eyes, warm and inviting, give off a softer vibe than Joel's hardened exterior. If Joel hadn't been through so much pain, he might have looked like Danko, a peaceful, music-loving version of himself, where the scars of the past never took hold. Then comes Bella Ramsey plays Ellie, a tough, independent teenager who hides a deeper need for connection. She's got a rebellious streak, but also a playful side, often joking around with puns. Her bond with Joel is complicated, but she might just hold the key to saving humanity with her immunity to the cordyceps infection. Now, if you take a close look at Bella, you'll see a strong resemblance to Ashley Suzanne Johnson, who first became known for her role as Shannon Dwyer in 9 Months. With her blonde hair and bangs, Ashley's youthful look is strikingly similar to Bella's, especially in those playful moments. What's even more interesting is that Ashley Johnson also plays Ellie's mother, Anna, in The Last of Us series. Anna is tough and resourceful, killing an infected while giving birth, and trusting Marlene to raise Ellie after becoming infected. Funny enough, Ashley originally voiced Ellie in the video games. There's another comparison to make. Ashley Johnson and Dakota Johnson look strikingly similar too. While Ashley has blonde hair, Dakota, the star of 50 Shades of Grey, has brunette locks. It's like they're distant cousins in the world of Hollywood, just as Ashley and Bella share an uncanny resemblance, almost like a perfect match of mother and daughter. But there's one more actor that shares a striking resemblance to her mother, and this time, it's the real biological mother. Nico Parker, who plays Sarah, Joel's 14-year-old daughter, carries a similar blend of toughness and care. She teases her father, showing her playful side, but there's also a deep love and loyalty. Outside of the show, Nico is known for looking just like her mother, actress Thandie Newton. Fans can't help but notice the strong family resemblance, especially when Nico's acting roles put her in the spotlight. Their similar features, especially around the eyes and smile, make it clear. Nico is the spitting image of her famous mother. Whether in photos or on-screen moments, it's hard to miss how their expressions, gestures, and even their warmth mirror each other. Nico's career is just beginning, but it's clear that she inherited more than just her looks from her talented mom. There's a shared grace and presence that shines through in every role. Building on that family resemblance theme, we move to Gabriel Luna, who plays Tommy, Joel's younger brother. Unlike Joel, Tommy holds on to hope for a better world even after leaving the Fireflies behind to settle in Jackson, Wyoming, with his wife Maria and their son. But if you look at Gabriel closely, he could easily be swapped with Sacha Roys, the Canadian actor known for roles in Caprica and Grimm. Both share similar features, especially around the eyes and strong jawlines. The main difference? Gabriel's grown-out mustache and slightly different smile. It's like they're two sides of the same coin, with just a few details setting them apart. Moving from one family resemblance to another, let's talk about Nick Offerman and Murray Bartlett. Offerman plays Bill, a gruff survivalist who thrives in isolation, and Bartlett portrays Frank, his more trusting and kind-hearted companion. Both characters contrast in personality, but the actors themselves share a unique connection to other famous faces. First, Nick Offerman and Zach Galifianakis, two funny, bearded men, could easily be mistaken for brothers. Even without their beards, they share similar features, especially around the eyes and cheeks. Their love for heavy cardigans and suits only adds to their matching styles. In fact, Offerman once joked that Galifianakis would be perfect as his brother on Parks and Recreation. Then we have Murray Bartlett, who, without his beard, bears a striking resemblance to Theo James. The two share similar sharp features and an effortless charm, making them nearly indistinguishable. The connection is uncanny, with both actors giving off a similar vibe of quiet charisma and confidence. And lastly, there's a case of mistaken identity within The Last of Us itself. Jeffrey Pierce, who plays Perry, was often confused with Murray Bartlett. Despite Perry's longer beard, the two actors' similar builds and facial features made fans believe they were the same person. Interestingly, Pierce voiced Tommy in the video game, creating yet another layer to this uncanny resemblance. It's a season full of doubles, both on-screen and off, showing just how powerful doppelgangers can be. Continuing with unexpected doppelgangers, let's talk about Anna Torv as Tess. Tess is tough, respected in the Boston quarantine zone, and fiercely protective of Ellie. Her hardened exterior hides a deep care for those she trusts. If you look closely, Tess's features closely resemble those of Carrie Coon, the actress known for her role in Mindhunter. The two share a similar sharp jawline, intense eyes, and a no-nonsense look. Funny enough, Carrie Coon once swore she wasn't Anna Torv when fans pointed out their likenesses, even though it was actually Anna playing a similar role in Mindhunter. The resemblance is uncanny. Two strong women, both in charge and both capable of turning heads with just a look. Next up, we have Melanie Lynskey as Kathleen Coughlin. Kathleen is a complex character, quiet and seemingly gentle, yet deeply intelligent and ruthless when necessary. What's fascinating is the striking resemblance between Melanie and Sophie Nélisse, especially when Sophie was younger. Sophie, known for her role as young Shauna in Yellow Jackets, could easily be mistaken for a younger version of Melanie. The two share similar facial features, from their soft eyes to their gentle yet determined expressions. It's like seeing the younger version of Kathleen herself. In fact, Sophie's portrayal of Shauna echoes Melanie's adult role, blurring the lines between their characters and their real-life resemblance. Moving on to Caitlin Dever as Abby, a soldier with a fierce mission for revenge against Joel. Abby's journey challenges her beliefs as she faces tough choices along the way. What's interesting is how Caitlin bears a strong resemblance to Julia Garner, the actress from Inventing Anna. At first, you might not notice the similarity, but after a while, you start to realize Caitlin and Julia share an almost identical look. It's not just the facial features, but the way they both capture intensity in their roles. I was watching Inventing Anna, thinking it was Caitlin, only to realize Julia was the one on screen. Their striking resemblance makes you wonder if they're long-lost sisters. Shifting gears to Ariella Bearer as Mel, a former Firefly who's caught between her duty and her moral compass. As a doctor, she's dedicated but struggles with the harsh realities of war. What's striking is the resemblance between Ariella and her real-life sister, Libby Bearer. The two share a striking similarity not just in looks, but in energy. Their features, sharp eyes, similar smiles, and expressive faces, make it hard to separate them at a glance. It's like seeing Mel through the lens of Lieb's own acting style. The Bearer sisters have more in common than just being siblings. Their likeness is undeniable, adding another layer to their on-screen presence. Now, let's turn to Tati Gabrielle as Nora, a former Firefly and military medic wrestling with the weight of her past decisions. Nora's internal conflict shows in her sharp eyes and determined expressions. What's fascinating is how much Tati resembles actress Ruth Negga, known for her roles in Preacher and Loving. The two share a striking similarity in their facial features, from their delicate bone structure to their captivating eyes. Both have a beauty that draws you in, yet also conveys strength. Watching them on screen, it's hard not to notice their connection. It's like seeing sisters separated at birth. Their shared presence and energy make them almost interchangeable in certain roles. Next up, Danny Ramirez as Manny, a former Firefly who's as loyal as they come. He may keep a cheerful attitude, but underneath it all, there's a man haunted by his past. What's interesting is how Danny reminds some of a young Hayden Christensen, the actor best known for his role as Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars. Despite the difference in hair color, Danny has dark hair while Hayden's is blonde, the two share similar facial features, from their sharp jawlines to their intense eyes. It's funny how people used to point out this resemblance when David was younger, and watching Danny now, it's easy to see why. Their look and vibe are almost identical. Both carry that same intensity, the kind that's hard to ignore. With Manny, it's clear that Danny brings the same brooding presence Hayden did in his youth, making the comparison all the more fitting. Shifting to Isabela Merced as Dina in Season 2, a character full of free-spirited energy and loyalty to Ellie, even when the world around her gets darker. What's surprising is how much Isabela resembles singer and actress Becky G. The two could easily be mistaken for sisters, with their similar facial features, from their bright eyes to their warm smiles. Becky G, known for her music and acting, shares the same youthful, vibrant energy as Isabela. It's not just their looks, there's a certain spark in their expressions that makes them seem like long-lost twins. Watching Isabela as Dina, it's easy to see how this resemblance catches everyone off guard. Next, we have Catherine O'Hara as Gail, Joel's sharp-witted therapist and Eugene's wife. Gail doesn't buy into Joel's tough exterior. She sees right through it. Interestingly, O'Hara's look and vibe remind me of actress Mary McDonnell, who portrayed Madeline Usher. McDonnell, known for her powerful roles in films and TV, has a similar aura of strength and grace. Both have a calm but commanding presence with a sharpness that makes them stand out in any scene. While O'Hara's character in The Last of Us might be more cynical, McDonnell's characters often bring a deeper emotional weight, yet their physicality and on-screen energy feel remarkably alike. It's like seeing two different versions of the same archetype. So what do you think? The cast of The Last of Us isn't just bringing their characters to life, they're also giving us some jaw-dropping doppelganger moments. From Bella Ramsey and Ashley Johnson's shared looks to the eerie similarities between Isabela Merced and Becky G, it's clear that the world of lookalikes goes beyond the screen. But here's the real question. How do these doppelgangers impact the way we view the show? Does seeing these real-life connections change your perspective on the characters? It's something to think about as you dive deeper into the world of The Last of Us. Now it's your turn. What other The Last of Us actors remind you of someone else? Which lookalike moment caught you off guard the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm excited to hear what you think about this wild web of doppelgangers.